First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to you, Akim, out there pushing this word out of truth and sincerity. Salakia, I couldn't prop up the phone right now. The piece to prop up the phone is in the back. I can't reach it because I'm driving. So, I just wanted to throw the camera on through the spirit and do this lesson on knowing your value as an Israelite. Okay? Because the Lord, Yahweh, made us more valuable through the hands of his son, Yahweh Shai, made us more valuable than these other nations. Really, he made us more valuable than any creature on the earth. And the word creature just means creation. So we're more valuable than any creation on the earth that the Heavenly Father hath created. And he created the earth with us as Israelites in mind. That's very significant. Starting with the top Israelite, which is his son, Yahweh Shai. Okay, we're all under him, and we're all lesser value than him, but we are all of value nonetheless. Okay, we are all of value nonetheless. Okay, great value, because the Lord speaks about us being fine gold. Okay, and he even asked the question, how has the fine gold, the precious sons of Zion, become dim? Okay, become dull. You know what I'm saying? How have they lost the value that I've given them inherently? We have value inherently. Okay, and that's why the Lord gave us and gifted us, because these were all gifts from heaven, with talents. Okay, talents as a nation. We are the most talented group of people on the planet Earth, bar none. Okay, and that's many different talents. Drawing, playing any sports, strength, singing, dancing, everything. Okay, inventions. Because the Heavenly Father deals with us on a more intimate level than he deals with the other nations. Are there certain other nations with talent? Certain other people of other nations with talent? Of course. Okay? But their talent cannot compare to the talents of the nation of Israel. Okay? In other words, if you were going to a predominant heathen school, and there was a talent show, the talent show would be whack. It would be whack in comparison to a school with predominantly Israelites in it. Okay? That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And I know because I went to a school with predominantly Israelites in it, particularly my elementary school. Okay, and that talent show, man, there was all kind of talent happening in that school. Why? Because that school was filled with Israelites. You know what I'm saying? So, going back to the word talent, what is a talent? A talent is a weight. When you have more of something, it doesn't matter what it is. It could be rice, it could be gold, it could be silver. Whatever you have, it is it's more valuable the higher the weight is. So when I say we have more talent, and when the Heavenly Father provided us with more talent, he really made us more weightier. He made us more weightier, more in value, more important than these other nations. And that's why he said that the other nations are what? As the small dust in the ballot, which goes into what? They're less in weight. Okay, the small dust of the ballot, that's insignificant. Okay, you just kind of dust that off, you blow it off. You don't care where it lands because it's insignificant. And that's how he looks at these other nations, because they are insignificant. And us as his people, we are significant. He's made us significant, but Jake has something called low self-esteem, meaning they don't value themselves because of this society and the different circumstances they grew up in, man. Okay, but now we're in this truth. Right? Now we're in this truth, and this is why I named this lesson, know your value. Know your value as an Israelite. Okay? word Israelite is a very powerful name. No other nation has a name anywhere comparable to the name that the Heavenly Father Yahweh gifted us. Okay? Meaning he is a prince of God, or he has power, you know, he is a prince that has power with God. Or has power, you know? You know? He's a prince of God. He is a prince of God. Is better. He prince of God. He prince God. You know, he prince of God. You know, so which means what? We are his sons. We are the sons of the Most High. All tribes. Okay, all the tribes. Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Simeon, Naphtali, Gad, Reuben, Issachar, all of us are sons of God. Okay? And the women are daughters of the Most High. They're daughters of Zion. Right? What makes them royal is what? That they come from the loins of a royal man. The same thing that makes us royal is that we come from the loins of Jacob. You understand what I'm saying? So really, even you Israelite women, you're supposed to be better than these other women. You're supposed to be better than these other women. You should be ashamed that these women are even outshining you in any manner of being a wife or a woman or feminine or submissive. Hey man, you're supposed to be the righteous ones. Right? Just like we're supposed to be the righteous ones. And these other nations, they've been outshining Jake when it comes to righteousness. Okay? When it comes to knowledge, when it comes to wisdom. You know, Jake is completely lost in this society, man. You know, you look at the way Elam gets down. The way Elam, they'll have 5 people living in a house, and by the end of 2-3 years, these guys own a business, a flourishing business, whether it be a restaurant or whatever the case may be, and they'll hire their family members and different people from their nation. So they're moving with a sense of wisdom. Okay, but you Jakes ain't moving like that. You Jakes aren't moving with any wisdom. Okay, you move in an individualistic mindset, and if you can't be the top of the top, then you feel like you have no value. If you can't be the boss, right, the chief in charge, that you feel like you have no value, which is BS. We have to get out of that mindset. That's not true. Just because you're not at the top or the head, that does not mean you don't have value. The scriptures clearly speak about how these we bestow more honor upon the less comely parts. The things that you don't see most often are more important than the things that you do see. You know? And we were supposed to know that. We're supposed to know that as Israelites. Not just in the body of Yahushua Mashiach, but as Israelites. And someone who is a leader who doesn't understand that, he's on a low level. He's thinking on a low level. Let's put it that way. It's only me and all these guys. They have no value, and then guess what? You're not in the right mindset. Okay, you don't have the right mindset. You have a very low mindset. You know, everything is valuable in its order. Everything is valuable in its order and its place. Okay, but when it's out of place, it becomes worthless. When it's out of place because it's doing something that's not supposed to be doing. If you put the flipping the engine where the rim is supposed to go, the engine is useless where the rim is supposed to go. You know, or you put the suspension where the oil is supposed to go. That becomes useless because that's not where it's supposed to go. And you could use that with anything, man. You put the flipping ear where the feet are supposed to be. That's not, where the toes are supposed to be at. That doesn't make any sense. Okay? Right? How can you hear within a shoe? It's all right. So you got to put things in their proper order. Once you're in your proper order, every one of us as Israelites have value, and we have greater value than any of these other nations. Right? So when you go about and you're amongst the other nations, you know that, hey, I'm more valuable than these other nations. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's not pride. Okay? Pride is when you think that you're more than what you are. Pride is if a woman says, I'm over my husband, I'm over these men. These men need to listen to me. That's pride. Start making videos about you got white people in the camp. You know, trying to curse out brothers and shit. Hey man, hey, there's gonna be a death. Death is coming. Death is about to be in popular again. Mass death is gonna be popular soon. Okay? You guys keep playing these games, man. You guys keep running your mouth, man. The mouth will be stopped. You know, there's gonna be a day they're gonna be sitting down, they're gonna be in pain, and they're gonna be regretting everything they said. But knowing that you're over the heathen is not pride. You know, even, you know, our women knowing that they're over the other women, that's not pride either. The other women of the other nations, that's not pride either. Okay? It's not pride either. You understand? Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. It's like it. Okay, but yeah, man, that's so this is a very, very spiritual thing that we're a part of, man. Very spiritual, man. And it's bringing us back, it's reviving us and bringing us back to our former state. And when you read about our former state, man, about the giants of old, that's not speaking about men that were 18 feet tall. That's not what it means when it says the giants of old. That's speaking about the status of those men, the glory of those men. You know? You see, our forefathers, the things they did, taking out kings, you know. You know, I'm talking about Abraham now, taking down kings. You know, and multitudes of riches, you know, teaching the Egyptians mathematics and, you know, astrology. And listen, man, our forefathers were on the highest level, man, the highest level. Okay, and when you look at Jake today, man, we've fallen a great deal, man. We free fall, man. But the Lord, through Yahweh Shai, will be restored to a greater estate than even the first, man. You understand? So now is the mindset starts now of you being better. Okay? And having pride is not understanding your value. That's really just being a damn demon. Okay? And that's really being an enemy to the Most High. You know? And you really lessen your value by being prideful, because you separate yourself from the Most High. The closer you are to the Most High, the higher value you are. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So anyways, man, I don't want to go too long on a rant. You know, just know that you're an Israelite and know your value, man. Start with this low self-esteem BS, man, that you've been taught in the world, man. Shake that crap off. That's a demon. All right? I'm saying, learn to understand, understand your value, but play your role, you know? Play your role as an Israelite, man, and cleave unto Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. With that, Lord, well, this was edified to the elect. I'll say shalom.